Really?
Knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Bailey, I'm so sorry. That is a jewel.
How repulsive.
Dang. Of course, it's the Twilight. It's the Twilight Sword himself. Gainsliff. Gainsliff and wait. I really wanted to, but they looked into it. Bro, make it the playable, please. Do it first, please. It's the best.
Timed that pretty well, didn't I? It's okay. I'm just glad no one was hurt.
Paimon noticed you doing something too, Dainsliv. Were you helping get them out?
Of course. When I asked Nefer to conduct this investigation, I was not naive to the dangers involved. I had a duty to ensure your safety.
Good to know your sense of justice is still intact.
I take that to mean that you saw the truth.
I certainly did. And thanks to your help, I also managed to trap Rerir inside the chess set.
Whoa, really? How'd you manage that?
Well, to be honest, I sensed that something was wrong long before we made it to the by using this fragment to probe into Rerir's past. Well, the monster formerly known as Rerir. It seems I alerted him. I was tracking him, then he caught on and started tracking me too.
But how did he track you through your thoughts?
Rerir was a secret agent who reported directly to the Vinster King. He is an expert at finding a trail and hunting down his pursuers.
Okay, I have the boots. I do want to do things. I have like a Kakashi mask.
Infiltrated the chess set, read my thoughts, and built a new virtual chess set inside of it. That's why we weren't able to leave at first.
Speaking of your chess set, it's quite a remarkable item. Would I be right in thinking you have some connection to...
You overestimate me. I only have a connection with one of his underlings, the Ibis King. You all saw how this came to be. A long time ago, the Iab massacred my tribe, the Shimti, in our home village. The Unut and the Iab fought a bitter battle over the rights to a well, all for the sake of a non-existent 50 million. The final blow to the Iab came at the victory feast, when an Unut assassin beheaded their chief right before my eyes. Having gotten my revenge, I returned to my hometown, where to my surprise, the nearby temple was still standing. As I stood there gazing at the temple, I noticed a cat just outside. This cat, as it turned out, was home to the spirit of the Ibis King. He led me to a gate deep inside the temple. This chess set is my gift from the Ibis King. The chessboard within is made to the same specifications as the one in the mausoleum of King Deshret, and represents his power of piercing analysis. With this chessboard in it, every god played...
It is the same with all powerful forces, including fate itself. Their gaze falls preferentially upon a select few.
If you're alluding to the Abyss, then yes, gather the others. It's time to share every...
I'm just gonna use my new character as a day's look for you.
Thank you all for being here. As promised, the Raker of Solnari, real name Rerir, was once a Khanrian subject who served...
So that's why he's so obsessed with the moon.
A tragic tale, to be sure. No matter how much Rerir suffered in the past, the fact remains that he is what we know today as the Wild Hunt. He becomes more dangerous with each passing day. If left unchecked, it is simply a matter of time before all of Tevat suffers the consequences. This is a threat that the Knights of Favonius cannot ignore.
A question for Miss Columbina. Forgive me if this is presumptuous, but have you ever seen the spatial gateway that appeared in Rerir's memory?
Never. But I have heard stories of something called the Moon Gate, and this seems to fit the description.
Miss Lama? Any...
In the lore of the Frost Moon Scions, the moon is believed to hold the term Moon Gate is one I have heard before. But as is the case with all of our...
Then back to Miss Columbina. As a moon goddess yourself, do you have some idea?
Not at this stage, sorry.
But there's more to the power of the Frost Moon.
Yes. A moon goddess has the right to open the Moon Gate, since it is a path to the moon. But as never mentioned, holding open a spatial gateway takes a huge amount of power. And right now, I need to conserve my energy to fight the...
I agree. Better to save your strength. But if you'll humor me for a moment, I have a bold conjecture of my own regarding the world. I highly suspect that neither Tholindis nor Rerir made it through unscathed. The evidence pointing to this is the fact that the Rehir of Solnari exists in the form of countless fragments. With the abyssal power he wields, no ordinary foe can touch him.
There's Traveler, Days Live,
And yet, the wild...
So your theory is that Rerir was physically torn to shreds by some...
Makes sense to me.
Okay.
Explains
James
why the
Liv,
Wild Hunt
Aether,
is so pervasive,
Albedo,
and why he's been trying to
Sarta,
piece himself back
Durin,
together. He was
Lentz,
whole to begin with, and he
Columbina
wants to
are
be
all
whole
what
again.
touch.
Without the power
Rama,
of the Abyss on his side?
The
I
rest,
could not agree more. The power of the Abyss is most surely a curse.
Bro, please.
It is a
please
compelling
would
explanation,
good
and one that accords with my present understanding of Abyss creatures.
Aether,
Whether
Paimon.
this raises some interesting questions. I will run some experiments, and see if there is any validity to my suspicions.
Only 7 characters out of the main. Out of the main 10 defeat Rerir. Because Paimon can't defeat him.
That being said,
Even if she is promoted.
regardless of whether my research bears fruit,
My pleasure, Mr. Albedo.
Hey! What is it, Dainsliv? You look really upset!
It's just... when I think of the man I once knew as Rerir,
The two of you used to be friends, didn't you? I don't know if these words will bring any comfort.
Mine too. We can never know all the hows and whys of...
those are the first comforting words I've heard in a long time. Thank you, both.
Well, I think this is a good place to end today's meeting.
That's...
Of course.
Sounds good to me.
Genshin
Take some time to
That you can
rest and
fit this in.
digest before we reconvene to nail down a plan. Hey, is this a bad time? No.
I knew he was. We all knew he was aiming. He's the Knight of Boreas.
Anyway, Nefer went back to the curatorium to get some rest. But before... Firstly, although she managed to trap the Raker of Solnari inside her chess set, there's no guarantee that the power of the Ibis King is any match for one of the 5. It's only a matter of time before he finds a way to break out. Well,
He's
it
on
felt like
the
some kind of-
swords and leaves.
Days? Holy moly! Can we even...
That remains to be seen. Which brings me to the second issue. Dainsliff is obviously conflicted about this whole thing. But given how little time we have, there's no way we can pull this off without his help. You have some history with him, right? Do you think maybe you could talk to him for us? Great. I appreciate it. All right, on to item 3. So, Albedo, Durin, and I put our heads together and came up with a plan. Can't promise it's gonna work yet, but at least it's a start. We figured we'd bounce the idea off you first. We'll explore it further once everyone's recovered.
Oh, I must die.
All right, so here's what we're thinking. We felt a little uneasy.
Roping us in?
I choose my words.
Sir Varka,
I'm all ears.
I think we can be more flexible with how the roles are allocated. In my view, the most sensible lineup would be...
I see your point, yeah. But if that's how we're going to approach this, you'd better make sure you're ready. To be clear, I don't doubt your abilities. Far from it. I just want to make sure. Are you really willing to take all this on?
I want to do everything within my power. The Razier of Solnari is a truly fearsome opponent, and if I do my part, it'll greatly reduce the risk for everyone else involved.
Well, that tracks with what I've heard. Jean's mentioned in her letters that you're so diligent it's almost abnormal. As in, most people weigh up the risks and rewards in situations like this. But you seem to just march towards danger without a moment's hesitation. Of course, everyone appreciates a fearless pioneer. But all that aside, I'm the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, and you're our honorary knight. I want to make sure your courage doesn't come at the expense of your safety.
Thank you, Sir Varka.
I should be the one thanking you. It means a lot to have you on board. I'll give some serious thought to your suggestions.
I try to see. No,
My dad warns me not to expect a birthday gift since I'm the lead.
What's 6 times 4?
It's 24.
Who told you that? What's 6 times 4?
It's 24.
Who told you that?
Nobody.
Name one continent.
Asia.
Who told you that?
Nobody.
You're 6 years old. You shouldn't know any of this. I want you to name an element on the periodic table.
H2O.
That is not an element on the periodic table. Wrong. Now I want you to spell...
okay, everyone, if you didn't know, I did get the stroke of land. So it's seen it.
This world is full of unsolved mysteries. Just what will we come across this time?
At the ready.
Take this!
Add Astra. Add Astra.
That's not a Russian word. When you name, so I use that name.
Add Astra. Thank you for complete. Add Astra Abyss.
more Geo. Oh, I do want red Geo though. And I wish I could be able to switch on automatically.
Terra Smash!
I want to actually switch to Geo and try this. I just want to say a contract seal. Basically, for like. Get more monsters because I know a lot of places look like monsters. Okay, but I'm gonna make it fun. First one add. Zhongli, which is amazing.
Sure.
MH.
Glad to be working with you.
Need something taken care of?
I need a Geo skill.
Stabilize.
Points for agility.
Solidify. Stabilize. I will have order.
This good. just make the eyes move a different color. I want to make them Dane's of color because Bonnie has people. And from the right. Jesus. It's light a vision, none. Actually, I'd want those. Oh. Well. Let's look creative. I wonder if I could do. I would want to keep this game. So I will make it come here. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Trying out new sales in Genshin. It's cool. I'm naming myself. I named him Dainslev because he's my favorite character. Should just name him Pete. Hold on.